one that was selected was the most acceptable to the contractors.
A new Indiana law is aimed at fixing the state's broken unemployment fund, but who will bear the cost? Good evening, I'm Jeff Smith.
And I'm Nicole Kahn. Glad you're here with us tonight. Some Hoosier employers will pay more to get money flowing back into the state unemployment fund.
Renetta Dubose tells us now which companies will have to dish out more cash for laid-off employees. Renetta?
Well, Jeff, State Senator Brent Hirschman says if you're a small business owner, you are fine. But he says larger companies that typically lay people off every year, like construction companies, are looking at higher unemployment premiums. Local construction representatives came to a compromise with state lawmakers after fearing workers would not be entitled to unemployment insurance. But Kettle Hut Construction President Steve Haben says because his employees stop work during inclement weather every year, he pays more.
We are pleased that the House and the Senate and the governor worked with the contractors to come up with something that was acceptable, although it is a cost increase to the employer.
Senator Brent Hirschman says businesses will now pay a $75 premium if they never lay off workers. But he says those who tap into unemployment insurance yearly, like construction companies, will pay $1,200 per employee. Haben says that employers will shift that extra premium cost into overhead expenses, so consumers get hit with an increase too.
It's just like any other employer. They have to figure their cost to do business, and then that cost to do business gets passed on to the consumer who buys their services and goods.
Greater Lafayette Commerce Chamber Director Dana Smith says he agrees that companies that consistently utilize the unemployment insurance fund should pay more.
There were some that took advantage of the situation before. And part of it, that was because administratively they could. And so, there was probably an issue at the state administrative level that should have been taken care of a long time ago and wasn't.
Hirschman says while a tax increase for some will take place, it will not be so bad.
Some employers will see a greater premium increase, but we've phased it in over 2 years to try and ease the impact of it. We think it represents a very reasonable bipartisan solution.
Renetta Dubose, News Channel 8.